Mass Movement in the spotlight.
All right, tonight we are so lucky to join by Rusko. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing? I'm good.
So I want to ask you about Los Angeles. That's where I'm originally from. I know you're living there now.
Yeah.
And it seems that to be a successful British DJ, you need to move there. I mean, Paul Oakenfold, yourself, what is the deal with LA? Is it because there's sunshine?
Pretty much it is for me, really. I think I have to make a lot more of an effort. I think as like a house DJ, like someone like Switch who moved there, or Paul Oakenfold, you said yourself, it's a bit different. But for something like dubstep, I still feel I'd be a lot more in the mix if I was in London. Like, I have to make an effort every week to download mixes and stay in touch with what's happening in the UK, because LA is kind of like a bubble, whereas in London you're just surrounded by it. It's weird, but I will never leave because the weather's amazing and the people are so friendly and happy and positive. I'm all about positive people, and California's full of them, right?
That's absolutely correct. So I want to ask about London versus the States, because I feel like dubstep especially is huge on the radio in the UK, but not so much in the US, yet the shows in the US, I feel like they're bigger.
Yeah. Well, there's only maybe one or two stations in the whole of the UK that are commercial stations. Everything else is state funded. So, and in the US, well, in LA anyway, every single FM station has commercials. It's a commercial station. And Britney and Katy Perry are going to sell more commercials than Rusko and Scream.
Is that one of the reasons that you're getting into more of the commercial production and doing, demos for Britney Spears and things of that nature? Do you want radio airplay?
No, that's really because I don't want to be making dance music in 10 years' time and living in the back of a tour bus. I want to be making records in a big Timberland-style studio with 1,000 synths. No. But yeah, that was part of the move to LA, really. I'm a musician, and I kind of, from making dubstep and making dance music, I miss how much goes into writing a song with words and melodies and key changes, and playing my piano, and I play the saxophone as well and stuff like that. So kind of being so focused on making dance music and making effectively quite simple dance music. My music's not super complicated, absolutely not. It's not deep or anything. It's pretty simple, fun party music. You know what I mean? I don't claim for it to be any more than that, So yeah, to kind of make that when I come from a background of writing songs and super like notated music and that kind of world, it's really just being able to flex my musical muscles again, which is really, really handy for me, really interesting. And when I do go back to make some dance music, it's more fun.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons I was so immediately drawn to your music, because it just wasn't an angry bass line. There was some melody there.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's what I always try and do, try and make it hype, but without being angry. Hype and angry are two completely different things, and sometimes that gets a bit molded together in dubstep, It has to be angry to be hype. That's not necessarily the case, man.
And then what is this trance step genre I'm hearing you discuss?
Dude. I mean, I've just noticed recently, generally a lot more kind of trancey, big progressive sounds getting into dubstep, but I think that's because we're lucky enough now to play in theatres and auditoriums, and it's been a couple of years since we were playing in the sort of dark, sweaty bars and stuff like that. Now we are playing like big festivals, and dubstep shows are big things, and I think the sound itself of the music is growing to fill the space,
Well, you've got some cool synths in the new single, Everyday. Tell me about that.
Well, the idea for Everyday was to make a track that was more trance than dubstep, and I think it worked out all good. Like, quite a lot of people on Twitter and Facebook and stuff have sent like angry messages going, Rusko, this is not dubstep, this is trance. And when I see them, I'm like, I'm not pissed at all. I'm like, yes, you get it. But it's great. I really love how there's sort of big build-ups and high-pitched vocals and stuff. Like, it's all about rave and fun and parties, and it's just a sort of the party sound, the big build-ups and huge big vocals that go yeah and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's all just like fun dance music. It's not meant to be taken really any more seriously than that. Not my music anyway.
Well, it certainly is fun. Let's share it with everyone now. Why don't you introduce it?
Oh, wonderful. It's my new single. It's called Everyday, and I hope you like it.
Putting the world's biggest stars at your fingertips. The Mass Movement with Joe Bermudez.
The sun is shining every day.
The Movement Now at massmovementradio.com.